9 sacrifices you need to make to escape poverty. Despite the negative connotations, we all make sacrifices. For example, reflect on the years you spent in college. You might have gone out with your friends on Friday night, but never during finals week. Here are 10 deliberate sacrifices you must make if you want to be successful. 1. Sleep. I am in no way advocating that you surpass sleep. Your mind and body need a good night's rest to recover and recharge. I am saying that sometimes you aren't going to get 7 to 9 hours of sleep. If you're a parent, then you're well aware of this fact. But you also know that it's temporary, and you will eventually get back to a somewhat normal sleep routine. So, while sleep should be a priority, you also have to be real. There will be some long nights when you're only going to get a couple of hours. 2. Relationships. Bear with me here as this might seem like a broad topic. If you're married or have children, then I'm a firm believer in a family comes first. Simultaneously, you might have to scrap a 2-week vacation and replace it with a long weekend instead. But I'm talking about those relationships outside of your inner circle. It would be great to catch up with a friend from college. But, if you already have a packed calendar, that might have to go on the back burner until you have the availability. Networking is a proven way to grow your business. However, if that's preventing you from reaching your goals, you might have to scale back. And, above everything else, remove toxic individuals from your life. You know who I'm talking about. These are the folks who drag you down or aren't respectful of your time. 3. Evil urges. Get your mind out of the gutter. These are unhealthy habits that are holding you back. For instance, you can look at your phone whenever you receive a notification or stay away at happy hour with your colleagues. I'll be honest. We're all guilty of slipping up now and then. And I don't think that you should be too hard on yourself when you do. But that's different from making this a recurring issue. If you want to be productive and successful, then you need to take care of your health. You need to decline those late-night functions. You need to ditch mentally unhealthy habits like perfectionism, comparisons, catastrophizing the future, and blaming others. 4. Fear. Being afraid isn't always a bad thing. Fear, after all, can keep us safe, force us to live in the present, and can even be exciting. However, when left unchecked, it can interfere with your happiness and paralyze you. While it's natural to be afraid, like when leaping to start your own business, you need to overcome it. There are several ways to go about this, like understanding and embracing your fear. Others have found visualization, role-playing, or questioning the fear to be helpful. If you're struggling with this, I strongly suggest you reach out for help. You could speak with your support system or seek out a mentor. There's also no shame in working with a mental health professional as well. 5. Stress. Stress just won't prevent you from reaching your true potential. It can also literally kill you. No wonder it's been dubbed the silent killer. As with fear, stress is a natural part of life. But you can't let widely grow out of control. Instead, you need to maintain your stress by using techniques like properly. Regular physical activity, spending time with close family or friends, offloading some of your workloads. Breathing exercises, identifying triggers and eliminating them, using essential oils, slowing down, and celebrating your accomplishments. 6. Other people's opinions. Asking for advice and feedback can come in handy. Both can be used to help you gain fresh perspectives and ideas. At the same time, don't harp too much on what others think. You have no responsibility to live up to what other people think you ought to accomplish. I have no responsibility to be like they expect me to be. It's their mistake, not my failure. 7. Time wasters. Last weekend it was cool and rainy. Needless to say, I wasn't getting much time outside. What's more, I had a hectic week and just needed a day to veg. I don't do this frequently. Sometimes you just need a day to lay on the couch and watch Netflix. But I also admit that this is a huge time waster. On a day-to-day basis, you should avoid these time thieves. In addition to television, other time wasters would be getting sucked into social media feeds, unnecessary meetings, and bulky to-do lists. Determine what wastes your time and avoid them as much as possible. 8. Pride. By all means, be proud of your accomplishments. After all, you've earned it. At the same time, don't pride consume you. You still need to hold yourself accountable when you slip up. In my experience, failure is one of the best ways to learn and grow. And, more importantly, sometimes, that means doing things that are beneath you. For example, you might have to pick up a side gig until your business takes off. Even then, there might be tedious takes that you dread. I'm talking about responding to emails, bookkeeping, or cleaning up your workspace. You might be responsible for these tasks until you have the resources to delegate or outsource them. Until then, you need to squeeze them into your packed schedule. One simple way to do this would be through batching. In this case, you would set aside a small block of time each day to clean out your inbox or declutter your work area. 9. Worrying about being productive 24/7. As opposed to obsessing about productivity, you should focus on being intentional. In other words, instead of maximizing every minute and working 80 hours a week, focus on the vital few. When you do, you're dedicating your time and energy to what's truly important instead of the unnecessary. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel to receive our next educative videos.